Hi fans, Todd Graffinini here, voice of the Green Wave. Time to talk a little Tulane men's hoops. The Green Wave 1-1 this past week, dropping one in Baton Rouge against Southern 90-82, then coming back in a big way against Appalachian State. First game of the Challenge in Music City tournament, though it was in New Orleans, 76-48 the final score. Tulane heading to Nashville for the Challenge in Music City tournament over the Thanksgiving weekend holiday. Time to talk with Tulane head coach Ed Conroy.
Well, we're in a stage that we're trying to grow and mature as a basketball team, and obviously we didn't finish the Southern game like we would have liked to, but I was pleased with our preparation leading into Appalachian State, and I thought our guys came out and showed a great deal of fire and intensity and a willingness to get better. We still have a long ways to go, but they showed that they're willing to put in the work. Dylan, obviously from freshman to sophomore year, you hope guys make a big leap, but he certainly has. He's worked really hard on his body. He's bringing a lot to us on both ends of the floor. And you're right, to start that game, I thought the energy level of those 5 guys that took the floor was fantastic, set the tone. Dylan did it by finishing possessions for us and getting those defensive rebounds, which led to our fast break opportunities, got the offense going, and then everybody loosened up from there. Well, you know, the chemistry that comes from playing together is starting to evolve a little bit, and you're seeing signs that we're a little more consistent, on both ends of the floor. So freshmen still have a long way to go on that defensive and rebounding part of it, the intensity that goes into that. But I thought several of them played really well leading up to the end of the game. I thought Von Julian was fantastic on the break, keyed by those rebounds we talked about with Dylan. But we were able to get out and run, and Von made great decisions. Blake Paul finished a lot of shots. I thought Kane and TJ and Melvin, they all came through with big moments in that game. It would be a great test for our guys. 3 different styles, in a short period of time, little time for preparation. And our first opponent, Mercer, they have over 100 wins the last 4 years. You can do the math on that. They had 27 wins twice in the last couple of years, and as you mentioned, NCAA tournament team, beat Duke. We'll have our hands full. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now. Beat a very good George Mason team that we saw in the finals of the Charleston tournament, and almost got Davidson at their place a tough win to get. So we'll have to be really ready to play against Mercer. And then the next night, Stephen F. Austin, a team that's been top 30 in the RPI the last few years, and coach does a fantastic job there. So 2 tough ones right off the bat. Then we take a day off, and then, as you said, we wrap up with Liberty.